Hey, good morning, guys. I'm on TD Ameritrade. On TD Ameritrade, I use TD Ameritrade to trade my stocks. Uh, Today, we're going to focus on how you can do some screeners to identify some stocks that you may want to buy. So you'll notice you have my account right here, and then you can look at your positions. You can look at the watch list. You can do all those things. All right. On the research ideas, we're going to go over here to screeners. So you click right here, and you can go down to stocks. You click on stocks. Okay, I already have some things that's already populated. So every single day, these trades, these screeners are activated. The last time I used this one was in March, on March 30th, and I had 222 results. I used this one on the 7th. All right, but today's results, I have 427. Based on this criteria right here, on the 29th, today, we have one company, which I didn't mean to do that, but I accidentally clicked on it, but that's okay. We can even look at it. All right, so this was a search based on a company hitting a 52-week high, over their 52-week high. All right, so this company was the only one today that moved over their 52-week high. All right, look at okay, it was at 957, probably dropped down a little bit today. At one point, could have wicked up. Actually, we can look at the chart on Trading View. I was at MRSN. We can see what it did. MRSN. Trading View is a great site. Thinkorswim also has the ability for you guys to do your charting as well. I just like Trading View, so I've always stuck with it. Okay, let's look. Let's see if we can get on a daily chart to look at this stuff. Let's see. Sorry for those pop-ups. On the 4 hour, let's go down to the daily. All right. As I suspected, it did. Remember when I said it wicked up? All right, but let's go back here. Okay, you see right here, it says $9.57 was its 52-week high. But if you look at the price right now, it's sitting at $9.13. And then it says the day's high was $9.24. But you want to know, how is it possible the day's high was $9.24 when clearly you look on this chart right here. All right, look to your right. You see the in black. It says $9.96. Well, sometimes the market moves so fast it's not able to collect all the data. But I suspected when I looked at that, I said that's why I said it must have wicked up, and it did. All right. This will go on to our watch list. All right. We do not want to buy a stock that's been this extended, meaning that it had a nice, strong, bullish move. The newbies would jump in right now. Okay. Somebody would have bought right here, like, oh, hey, the stock is going, it's going, going. But look what happened. This wick is showing that you have what? You have the the bears are now in control. Bears mean people are selling. People are taking profit. But you just bought. And now you're down. And now you're getting worried. All right. So what do? We're gonna what? We're gonna measure this. We're gonna use our price range tool, and we're gonna measure from here down to 50%. All right. So this is the area we want to see this stock come back in, and that will signal for us to look for buying opportunities. We want to look for buying opportunities in this area. All right. We want to see 50% retracement or correction on a stock that has already moved. And you can actually take this box down. Anything in this area, this is what we want to see. We want to see it come back. So you're going to add it to your watch list. You see right here, add to watch list. And then you got the sectors that you could put it in. This is what? Therapeutics. So this is biotechs. Okay, first, well, let me do this. I already have biotechs in here. So I select biotechs and hit add. So it's now on my watch list. Now you say, Eric, how did you know it was in biotechs? Right here. It tells you. It tells you where the stock, what company, and everything. And then you look at the profile, it tell you what the company does. All right. So I just added this to my watch list. All right. And then I'll show you where we go to where you can go to see your watch list. All right. So let's go back to our screeners. So that stock did do good. Okay. So let's actually look at, okay, we got some gap ups. Exchange gap ups, gap down. All right. Let's see what the screen. Okay. So based on this screen, it screened every stock that gapped up at minimum 10 cents. So you look at all these over here. That's how much it gapped up today. All right. Look at all these 11 cent, 10 cent, 12, 18, 13, 35 cents, 68 cents, 83 cents. All right. So we can look at all these companies. Gaps up also let us know that where a stock look like it wants to go. All right. So I can open up this stock, Myomo Inc. They're in the healthcare industry. They do healthcare equipment, supplies. Look at the volume. This is beautiful. This is a heavy day, 1.4 million trading volume. We like that. All right. Look at the 52-week range. The low was $2.82. The high was $40. Institutions, only 2.84 institutions hold this stock. It's not a lot, but at least somebody on the institutional level believes in this. Okay, so then we can go over to our trading view. And we're going to type in that stock. Let's go back and look. See again, it was NYO. Okay. So, all right, here we go. So we got a full future chart. All right, click on it. Sorry for the pop-ups. All right, here we go. So we're on a daily chart. And what's interesting about this is if any of you guys have followed any other videos where I talk about the moving averages, this 20 moving average is very key. Anytime price crosses over, it signifies that it's a buying opportunity. So right here at $3.60, look all the way to your right. You see it in black, 3.61. We would have entered, all right, to get into this, and we'll be up right now around $5.39, 38 cents. All right. The key about this particular trade, if you have a moving average above you, that serves as resistance. So we need to break this to actually have the opportunity to go higher. Once we break this $6.04 area, we have an opportunity to go up to $9. You say, Eric, how do you know we're going to 9? Always look left. Look left. See this area right here? That was the last area of major resistance. All right. So therefore, that's our temporary target. This is for trading, remember. If you're buying just to invest, and then your job is just to accumulate as many shares as you can at the lowest point. So this is a pretty good, decent stock that I would trade, you know. And look how fast I found that by doing a screener. All right. So it screened, it did all the work for me. So I'm going to show, let's do a custom screen. All right. I can do it from here. Let me do a, okay, here we go. Create screen right here. Good. We'll click on exchange. All right. These are all the exchanges. All right. With industry, click on sector, industry. All right. You click all, but we don't want to do all. So let's look at healthcare. Yeah, let's look at healthcare. Healthcare right here. All right. And then we got biotech, healthcare equipment, pharmaceuticals. So let's focus on pharmaceuticals on this one. All right, look up here. You saw originally we had 11,871 stocks that showed up. Now it's down to 280 because now we specifically are looking for pharmaceuticals. Now, what else we want to do? We need to get a little bit more focused. So then we're going to look at price and volume. Let's do, we can do price change. Try that one. And price change means that it increased greater than or equal to, let's do $1. All right. So the amount of money of this stock, increase greater than $1 or equal to. We got 7. Okay. In today's trading session, you can go back to last 15 minutes, 5 minutes, last 52 weeks, etc. But we're going to do that today. And then we're going to view 7 matches. So this stock is only based on something that's increased $1 or more in the pharmaceuticals. And here we go. All these increased $1 or more. The biggest gainer was this one at $3.68. And this was GW Pharmaceuticals. All right. Here's the issue with this stock. Once again, this is 99,000. It's considered a heavy day for this one, but that's not enough shares. This means it doesn't have a lot of liquidity. All right. We want to see more liquidity. The problem with this type of stock is that you can easily get into it, but it may be hard for you to get out because you don't have enough participants in it. However, it could be one of those, a down day. But good thing is, look at this. 80.62% is held by institutions. So that means that this type of stock is in somebody's retirement portfolio. They probably pay dividends. So that's probably one of the reasons why. But the 52-week low was 67. The high was 196. We're currently at $95. But it did move up over $3 a day. This stock is considered a little bit expensive for most people to day trade. Therefore, they may use options contracts. And of course, you have an options chain right here. I'm going to use that in a different video. And I did not mean to do that. All right. I was about to open that up, but we'll do another video when we specifically look at options. All right. So let's go back to our screener. Let's look at a couple of other ones. Let's look at some. This was $105. This is $48. That's $50. We found one that's a little bit within our price range. Yeah, all of these are fairly expensive, but that's why people trade options for that. But you do see that these came up in screen. They're right here in front of you, so you have the opportunity to look at all of those as you make your trading plans, weekly, daily, etc. And so let me find them. All right, let's go back to screeners. Okay. So this one right here, new 52-week low, moving average crossovers, none today for that one. All right. Let's do another custom screen. Exchange. All right. Go to sector. Also, you can do index. So you got this index, SP 500. You can do those. It's beautiful when you have technology working for you. Do a lot of things. You do it by market capitalization. So you know, small cap, medium cap, large cap companies. Let's look at mid caps. All right, we got what, 1,661 mid caps, and let's also look at the sector. Let's look at airlines. Airlines been getting beating. So okay, 11 showed up for airlines. That's at mid cap. Okay, well, let's look at maybe price. Maybe okay. Let's look at 52-week, and we're gonna look at trading currently above its 52-week high or below. Let's go look at below. All right. None came up. So no one is trading below their 52-week low, which is good. Let's see if somebody, and none is between the highs. So this one, the airlines are really not moving. They're hovering within the area. So that criteria wouldn't work. Let's look at price change. Let's see if anything moved over $1 today. Okay, we got 4. All right, 4 stocks. Today's trading session is moving over for $1. Okay, here's our 4. Here they go. You see this on the side? $1.79, $1.63, $2, $2.18. All right, Skywest Inc, Allegiant Travel, Alaska Air Group, and Copa Holdings. So let's look at Skywest. Look at this volume, trash. I never heard of Skywest. Have you? But that's the reason why. Look at that. Volume is not really that great today. 93% is held by institutions, so that's a good thing. So this is a stock you could look at. Once again, I don't trade these, so it's up to you. But you get the idea of what you can do. Let's go Sky. Look it up on a chart. What is it? Sky. Was it West? Skywest? Yeah, Skywest. Here. Let's look at Skywest. All right. And then now look at full feature chart. Okay. Close it out. We're on a daily. All right. Here's something interesting. Remember the rule: when price passes above the 20 MA, we look for buying opportunities. We would have bought at $23. Price did go to 27, but we got a little bit of rejection. But we're still holding this if we bought. So that's a good thing about this. So even if someone took out an options contract, it may have done well already. Not being greedy, made their money and got out. But remember in the previous videos, if price is below any of these moving averages, suggests what a downward trend. As you can see, look at this. Price is pushed all the way down. When it crosses over, we have a little bit of hope that it's now trying to fight its way back up to the other moving averages. All right. But this is a great indication to show us that where price in relations to the moving average, price is below it, we're in a bearish trend. All right. So back to TD Ameritrade. So let's go back to MYO. We're going to add MYO to our moving average. I'm sorry, our watch list. So you see right here, when we first looked at it, if you like what the stock is doing, and remember we said we're going to set it as a 50% retracement. We want to see this come back. Sorry, did I say, was it NY? Did I say about the 50% retracement? Or is it one of the other companies we had looked at? I lost my train of thought. I don't know if that was the one. It seemed like it was another one. But anyway, let's say we want to use this as a add on our watch list. In fact, I take that back. We can go to the watch list because we did add something. It was a biotech. There we go. There we go. There it is. MRSN biotech. All right, so this is on the watch list. Okay, so it was already there. But let's say we want to add an MYO to the watch list. We'll go back to MYO. All right here, add to watch list. It's in healthcare. So I don't have anything on healthcare in here, so I can create one. So it says create new watch list. Click create. Name, healthcare. So all my healthcare watch list, all right? It's already here. So you just hit create. And boom, voila. It's there. So if I come in across any other healthcare stocks, I can always hit add to watch list. And I can select that one. So let's go and let's look at the watch list. We just created healthcare. And it's right here. We can also set alerts. We'll set an alert. Click on the stop. See what it says set alerts. Set alerts. Click it. And we have areas where we want, we have methods of how we want it. Okay, you have, these are emails and these are phone. So they can email you alert, they can text you alert. So I want to activate this. I want to say if it rises above $6, email me and text me. See that? Email me, text me. When you set up your account, you're gonna have you'll be able to you'll have everything set up. They'll take you through it, so you can set up your email, you can set up your text messages and all that stuff. Mine is already connected, so that's why I can just click it. But once you start into the system, they will ask you for those things, and you'll be able to put your email and your phone number in. There's other ways you can get alerted. See all these. When the volume exceeds its 10-day average by 50%, you can do all these things. So whenever the dividend, alert me when the dividend expiration date is coming. The payable date, alert me a day before. Okay, you could do all these things. So while you out and about with your husband, wife, kids, friends, family, even at work, you may get a text message to your phone saying that, hey, MYO has crossed over $6, or MYO has dropped back down to its previous level of support. It's maybe a buying opportunity for you to look into buying. And then you can look on your phone, and then you can go and you can actually execute the trade on your phone wherever you're at. So this is what alerts are good for you, good for, and your watch list as well too. So remember the rule: when on the watch list, you want to put things on there that's moving very well, because it's giving you the opportunity to wait for the proper correction, so that you can get back in. Stocks have a memory, all right? It remembers where areas that it once was at one point in its life cycle. So you want to keep that in mind as you look at charts. Now, this stock actually has been taking a pounding throughout its life cycle. Look at this downward trend. Just look at it, just all the way down and get all this. It tried to do something here, but had a hard time breaking this. This, if you look at this history of the historical evidence of this stock, this is something I wouldn't trade. To tell you the truth, I mean, it's just too much selling pressure. But let's go down to a higher time frame. Let's go on a weekly. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Look at this. This is terrible. This is terrible. look what this stock was, up over 500. Look, the stock one point trading at $696, and that's down to $4.92. It's terrible. It's terrible. Very terrible. So if you're trading this stock, this is what you call, you do not invest in something like this. You trade something like this when it presents the opportunity. Right here, you would have bought because it crossed over at $64, and it went out to about $80 right in this area. So advanced trader made money on this, and they followed that rule. Same here, it broke above, it spiked up. Advanced trader made money. According to the rules, we do not buy if it's below the 20. So there's nothing to buy here until it passes above here. Then we make it take a shot. But I wouldn't trade this. So everybody have their own rules and their own risk tolerance. So even though I have this is on my delivery, probably after this video, I'll probably cancel this out. I can cancel it right now. I'm not saving that. I would never even trade this, but I think it's good for the overview of what we're doing. So that's that. We're at the screeners. You've seen us go through a couple of screeners. You see us go back and forth to trading view. And like I said, TD do have Thinkorswim app and charting capabilities. I just never really, I mean, I like Thinkorswim, but I just never really been, I don't know. I just like TradingView. So everybody had their own thing, and nothing against it. So, but you can use either or. Well, yeah. So today went over screeners, adding to the watch list, adding to the alerts, and you see on April 8th, during the coronavirus, we seeing that how we can actually screen. So I look forward to doing some more videos and diving a little deep on some other things. All right, you have a great day, guys.